Hi guys, it's John here, and thank you for joining in to the Scottish Entrepreneur. In this video, we're going to just do a quick recap of my Amazon Merch account, and I'll give you a little recap of my journey so far. So, basically, I started Amazon Merch probably about a year ago. I didn't put a great deal of thought into it. I was on tier 10 at the time. I probably done my first 10 designs within the space of 2.5 hours. They were pretty simple, pretty basic text logos, and that was generally the thing at the time. And they didn't really get very far, to be fair. I got a couple of sales, like maybe once a month, and it slowly, very slowly built, but I lost interest pretty quickly. And I believe that's something that's really kicked me in the backside now, because if I really did commit to it the way I'm committed now, I think that things would be quite different in my situation. But from the last month or so, I've been able to gain some more time, and that's probably the most important thing. A year ago, I was actually working full time, 50, 60 hours a week, sometimes more. I was working 12 to 18 hours a day, 5 to 7 days a week, so it was pretty tough. Now I'm not in that situation, so I can actually start putting my interest in different things, different scenarios, building my passive incomes, and I've been looking a lot into Amazon Merch, and that is definitely one that I believe can work out. Now, people are all saying that in 2018 Amazon Merch is more or less dead. Well, I can understand why they say that. The truth is that there's a lot more competition in Amazon Merch. There's a lot more from when I originally started over a year ago to which there is in this day and age. There's an unlimited amount of designs on Amazon Merch, and trying to find a niche that hasn't already been exploited, isn't already completely saturated, is really tough. And then of course, when you do find a niche, it maybe not be totally saturated, then it's a case of, it becomes, you're fighting the competition on numbers, on basically prices. And again, if you do start making sales, you get that higher BSR rating, and you do get a review, then it's going to get copied, plain and simple. It will get copied pretty quickly, and then there'll be copies of copies, and tens and hundreds of the same copies, to eventually your shirt isn't quite as unique as it was. But there is ways around that. I'm not on this to pretend I'm some sort of guru. See, this is one of the things I've been doing. I've been on Reddit quite a lot lately, and on the Merc particular subreddit, and I'm still very, very, very new to this game, as in, like, I'm only at tier 100, although I believe that I'm 2 sales away from tearing up to 500. In the last week, as you can see on my dashboard here, in the last week it's actually been picking up pretty well. I've been playing around with some numbers and just trying new designs, just taking some old designs down that were literally just sitting there, and trying new designs and seeing how they coped. And some of them were actually pretty decent, and some of them just nothing so far. But as I was saying, I was on subreddit, and straight away people are quick to tell you that not to listen to YouTube gurus. Now, this has probably been my downfall. Not downfall, but this is probably something that I've done quite a lot. I was on YouTube, and there's these people that tell me that you click on a thumbnail, 1,000 sales a day, $10,000 or pounds, wherever you're from, per day, per month, pretty quickly. And I think a lot is falling into that trap. But it's not all the same. There is some people out there that really do give you really good, honest opinions, and they're not telling you how to design or how to do it. They're telling you how they're doing it. They're showing you their journey, which is what I'm doing. I'm not trying to tell anyone how to run their business, so to speak. I'm just documenting my progress. I haven't got very, very far, but it is definitely increasing. Like, my sales are definitely increasing. on these Reddit forums are actually pretty good. They tell you it's very mixed opinions, but again, it's the same as on YouTube. It is very, very much mixed opinions. People will tell you different pricing strategies, and other people will tell you don't price low. If you price low, it's essentially you're just losing money. If you do get a sale, you could have made more. That person that bought that product would have bought it at a default price of $19.99 as opposed to putting it at $12.87. They would have bought it at the same price. The fact being it is because there's ample printed shirts on Amazon for like $9 that could be the exact same shirt. People are buying it because they like your design. People are buying it because they found your design. They're not buying it because it's cheap, you know. They're generally buying them as gifts, so money's not a great deal of an issue. It's an issue, but it's not a great deal of an issue. Just don't go too high on it. If it's a basic design or even a really good design, it's a novelty item. It's not like a designer wear, so it's not gonna command a massive amount of royalties. But generally keep it around the default prices. That's what people are saying on Reddit anyway. I still think that might be a bit too high, especially if I'm only at tier 100 at the moment, so I do bring it down a little bit. I have done this in maybe the last 3 or 4 days. I put the prices down and I've still definitely seen sales, and obviously the profit margin is going up, so I'm quite happy with that. I do believe I'm just about to tier up and I'm going to hit tier 500 very, very quickly. I've been opened up to the UK and German market. The German market I've not got a clue about. It's going to take a lot of research to understand what's trending in that. Of course I've got Merck and Former, etc., but I think you really need to do your own research on these kind of things. The UK market, this is one I was waiting on. That I was definitely waiting on. Being from the UK myself, I believe it is something that I can put my personal twist on things, and that's because I am British, I am Scottish, I am Glaswegian. I understand these kind of trends and the kind of things that people from Glasgow, from Scotland, from the UK do, how they speak, what they enjoy. There's witty banter, there's loads of different things that I can explore. We don't have the kind of traffic that Amazon in the US does, but we've still got good traffic, and I believe if it's a good enough design, then it will definitely command sales. This is something I'm going to explore after Christmas, or probably as soon as I tier up I'll start exploring into it a bit more. At the moment the sales will definitely come from the US, and I think it's just because we're touching the 4th quarter, so you're definitely going to get more sales on the US as opposed to any other market. So right now I think that's where I'm more concentrating on. Again, these YouTube gurus, some of them were making an absolute killing last year, and I mean a killing. Like, it was one in particular I was watching, it was making $1,000 a day, and he genuinely was making $1,000 a day. He was clicking through his dashboard and showing you every single one of sales, etc. Now, I understand that you can obviously edit all that, but I think the guy was genuine, and I believe that he genuinely did do this. I know loads of people were able to achieve this last year. I don't think it's going to be the same this year. However, I don't think it's dead. The fact is that they're open up to new markets means that there's new things that you can explore. It's not a case of, the place is completely saturated with t-shirt niches. There's now long sleeve designs, so that's a new market to explore. There's the UK market, something totally new, and there's the German market, and also now there's Popsockets. Popsockets is something I've had a problem with from the start. I know that some people are making an absolute killing from Popsockets. Anytime I've tried to upload a Popsocket design, it's gone through a review process, and that's fine, but it gets stuck at processing. I've had 20 or so Popsocket designs, all stuck in processing. Not a single one has actually been processed. I've not got a single Popsocket live, so I've just kind of gave up on that at the moment. But I'm curious to know if anyone else has had this problem. Is it just me? Is it my account, or are you getting it too? I believe obviously some people would likely be getting the exact same issues, so I'm curious to know if you are getting these issues, and if you know why they're actually doing that, because it's not very fair, is it? But maybe they just can't meet the demand of making too many pop sockets, because it is coming to Q4, throttling I believe they call it, and I think they done the same last year and probably years before for the t-shirt designs. But some people are able to do it, some people aren't. Unfortunately, I'm one of the ones that, even though I've been opened up to the pop socket market, I just can't seem to get the designs off processing. Every single one is stuck in processing, and I can't even delete it to add a t-shirt into to replace that spot. I've contacted Amazon regarding it, and they've not got back to me, so I'm curious to know if you are having the same issues. Right, so my next video will be probably in a couple of days, maybe actually tomorrow, when I hopefully tear up. If I do tear up tomorrow, I'll definitely post one. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoy my video, and please give us a like and subscribe. Cheers.